ladies and gentlemen. I want to start this video off by saying that no one's perfect. No trader's perfect. No analyst is perfect. The nature of trading is that you take losses, but your profits end up being more than your losses. Similar to running a business, right? When you run a business, you're going to take losses. You're going to have employees. You're going to have to pay taxes. You're going to have to pay cost of goods, right? But hopefully your profit outweighs all of those losses. The reason I'm starting like this, I guess, is because market's rolling over a little bit right now, and I feel that we all, from time to time, need to be reminded that trading isn't just about making money every trade. Okay, um, yeah, that's pretty much the only reason. I mean, we are starting to roll over a little bit here. Um, I'm a little bit concerned that volume on the drop here is still low. We're still in low volume, and I'm just a little bit concerned that people are going to start shorting a lot and taking losses. So like I said, your profits have to be bigger than your losses in order for this to be a successful venture, this trading thing, okay? So it's been interesting. So we're stuck in this consolidation, we're stuck in this base. BTC halvings happened already. Everyone's like, why aren't we going up already? Because people are fickle, people are short-sighted, people are stupid, and the market moves when it wants to move, okay? It's like traffic. Traffic doesn't do what you want it to do. It does what it wants to do. And this market's doing what it wants to do. You got millions of people trading in this market, and however they all vote is how the price moves, and that's all there is to it. So there's no magic science regarding a lot of things, especially when it comes to human behavior. And the market is actually a study in human behavior. So if you're good with behavioral economics, with psychology, you definitely have a leg up. But understanding how the price affects people is very important. So, such as right now, the price is moving down. People are probably, yesterday, if you're paying close attention, yesterday the market did move up. Everyone's thinking, oh, we're going to go back up again. I think Bitcoin had a pretty good rally. It was showing positive percentage for the first time in a while. It was on support. Looked like a decent bullish candle. Rolled right over again. That could take a lot of people by surprise because your bias is you want it to move immediately. Okay, well, the market doesn't really care what you think, doesn't really care what I think. It does what it wants to do. And our job is just to read this chart like a book, follow along with the journey, and then realize when the hero is going to go do hero stuff and then jump along. It's like jumping on Superman's cape, when he's going to go save Lois Lane. That's essentially what we're trying to do here as traders. So we're just following along line by line, right? That's all we're doing. And this line's testing lows. Volume isn't very high. We still have low volume. So, low volume as we go lower, just as low volume as we go higher indicates that trend is probably not as strong. That being said, if volume starts to increase, which it has here the past couple of days on my 2-hour time frame, right? So volume starts to increase yesterday, starts to increase more today. And today we're already about a little over 2/3 of yesterday's volume. And so we're starting to increase a little bit. If this gets any bigger, we could have larger drops. Okay, but that's really the thing is to notice what could be happening and then what is happening to basically strengthen or weaken that prior argument. All right, like you're like, oh, the market's going to bottom here and skyrocket past 74,000. If that's your thesis, okay, prove the thesis in the chart. Well, we're going down. We need to see stronger volume coming up. That would prove your thesis. If you think we're going to drop past the 61,000 level, you need to see stronger volume in breaking levels. That would prove your thesis. Okay. All right. So that's pretty much all we're doing. Welcome to Altcoin Buzz Trading. We're going to do our ICP trade, which is working out decently. And our coin of the day under top 50, we're starting to see some themes here is what if dog or something like that. Dog with hat, something like that. Dog with hat, WIF, is now our leader to the downside for these top 20 tokens. So we're going to talk about those. ICP. ICP has been on a little bit of an uptrend through the weekend and rolled over new recent lows, but once again we're seeing a little bit of bottoming action here. Some high volume as we're going lower. This candle not really making a lot of progress, but so far this head and shoulders pattern doing what it should be doing. It hasn't broken this yet. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, but thought it was an interesting pattern. So we're following this day by day. We're just trying to see how it goes. And what's happening today? Well, it doesn't really stop you out. You don't need to take profits. It's just in trend, and you just got to let it be in trend. Not much to do here. And then what if dog with hat? Dog with hat. I will never get that right. So stupid. Dog with hat, another head and shoulders pattern actually, and doing what it's supposed to be doing as well. So the bounce yesterday really wasn't much of a bounce. We got a little move up at the end of the day here with some volume, but then I just gave it up immediately. It's really like giving up. It's kind of like watching KD in the Suns game the other day. It's like, oh, KD's like, oh, there's basketball happening. Oh yeah, let me not do that. Um, that's a Suns joke because I think KD's overrated at this point in his career. I'm just gonna say it. Kevin Durant overrated right now. All right, really annoying. Anyway, moving over, rolling over, and if you're into this head and shoulders pattern too, if we get down here, if the market stays weak, look, Bitcoin doesn't have to drop a tremendous amount for some of these altcoins to drop a tremendous amount. So you can trade them as individuals, and you can use BTC as the backdrop, but at the same time, they are individual tokens, and these patterns do mean something. They don't have to work out, but they do mean something. So anyway, long story short, we're choppy in a correction right now. Maybe we're going to break out of channels. Maybe we won't. We are headed in that direction. Some are testing lows already. Let's see if they get supported. If they do get supported, you can take profits on shorts and maybe flip long if you really are courageous. But sometimes the courageous person gets eaten by the lion. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a great day. Stay safe out there, and I will see you tomorrow on Altcoin Buzz Trading.